City Council meeting of Tuesday, August 25th, 2020. I will call the City Council meeting of Tuesday, August 25th, 2026 to order.
Here.
Here.
Also attending the meeting are City Attorney Heather Perkett, Independent Budget Analyst Charles Nautica, Council Affairs Advisor in the Mayor's Office, Code Advisor, and myself, your City Clerk, Deanna Fuentes. Thank you, Council President.
All right. All right. With that, a quorum is now present. We will begin this morning with the land acknowledgement and the pledge of allegiance.
Culture and land. Today, they carry their legacy forward, ensuring that their traditions continue to thrive, gratitude and strength.
City Clerk, please go over how the public can offer their testimony.
On the screen, these how the public can offer their public testimony during today's meeting. Please note the time for meeting management purposes. In the back of the room. If you are in person, please complete a speaker slip located at the entrance of chamber. For those that have submitted an organized presentation, have your identified participants raise their hands when prompted.
The city's purview, but when you speak on document items, please proceed with public comment.
Thank you, Council President. The proclamations, public comment period for the proclamation items is now open. Each speaker will have 1 minute per item per person. If you would like to speak on 3 or more items, you will have a maximum of 3 minutes. Those participating virtually that are part of an organized presentation have concluded, no further organized presentations will be taken. One organized presentation has been submitted for item 30 and is led by Michelle Ciccarelli, or Mike Cal?
Yes.
Please approach the lectern. A total of 5 individuals were listed as part of this organized presentation. Will the following individuals who have registered as part of this presentation raise their hand when your name is called? Ann Smith, Michael Duquette, Sam Serrata, and Corey.
My name is Michelle Ciccarelli, and I've been the MEA president since 2022. It's my honor. I have been a proud city of San Diego and the North Park Recreation Center. Our appreciation for the work you do every day to support city employees and help give us the tools we need to deliver services. We take great pride in our work, and we're grateful for your support. I also want to recognize our fantastic General Manager, Michael Zucchetti, who is obviously very familiar to all of you. And finally, to turn it over to MEA's amazing longtime attorney, Ann Smith.
Good morning. Your proclamation today perfectly captures the essence of MEA's long and distinguished role as city employee advocate and recognized employee organization. So with Michelle, I happily thank you on behalf of the MEA membership, its elected city employee leadership, and professional staff. I've been MEA's Labor Council for 41 years, having begun in August of 1985, maybe before some of you were born. And in that capacity, I've watched MEA's elected leadership fully, faithfully, and without ever flinching, fulfill the promise and commitment of MEA to work tirelessly to improve working conditions for city employees. To MEA's reduce or roll back city employee pensions that have been earned and were vested under California law. And thanks to those successes, thousands of city employees over the past 2 decades have retired with the benefits that they were promised and had themselves adversely affected by Prop B. They were already employed and they had a defined benefit pension. So their decision was for the sake of those who would come after them. And then had its pay represented employees. But firefighters and lights of San Diego, though again, as MEA continues its distinguished legacy as a champion of city employees. So thank you.
Thank you. We'll now move on to in-person public comment, individual in-person public comment. If Joyce Miata can please come forward. You're speaking on items 30 and 31. Can please come forward to the lectern. You'll be speaking on item 30 and 31. You'll have 2 minutes. After that, it will be allegedly Audra.
Good morning, everyone. This is a wonderful day. Okay, on 30, my favorite whereas, I want you to know that everything I say about it is the same for you. So I'd like to highlight 2 MEA leaders, 2 very, very fine human beings and professionals par excellence are Michael Zucchett, Mr. Zucchett, he's the general manager of the MEA, and Kathleen Higgins. I don't know if she's here or not, I hope you are, I'd love to see you. And she's the labor relations officer at MEA. So thank you both for your enormous contribution to all the people of San Diego. And of course, also thank you to all other MEA workers, and you're just absolutely great. We need you more than ever. Love to all. Now on 31, I'm celebrating August 2026 as Transgender Month. Here's what I like from Google. Transgender people, non-binary individuals, and third gender roles, and documented in culture and societies worldwide for thousands of years. That's thousands of years, end of quote. Native Americans called them the true spirit.
Thank you for that concluding comment.
Allegedly,
Audra.
up to you.
You're speaking on 30, 31, and 32, so you'll have 3 minutes. Please proceed.
Yeah, I think it's good to have these employee associations because I think there needs to be accountability within the workplace. But I kind of wonder when you're talking about fairness in the workplace and prohibiting bias based on race, when the way things are being pushed with equity, it's like we're actually being racist by saying only, like basically don't hire white people. And it's just weird to me. And then I think about COVID and how many employees didn't want to get a vaccination. And I'm wondering if they were fighting for those employees or was it only ones that were in line, with the way that they were thinking. Because a lot of people lost their jobs during that time. And so it's just a little bit sad that it's probably not always, fairness that they are creating in that because that's creating bias. And then cut off their body parts and put it. And it's sad because it also, says it leads to, pedophiles running rampant like they do. And this legal, hey, can we get some help? It's like, no, this is only to protect this entity. And then when you take your pictures, same as usual.
Starting 5 minutes timer for those participating remotely. Blair Beekman, if you can please unmute and let me know which item or items you wish to speak to.
I'm waiting for my Google to arrive. Item 30, our ideals, and I think we have to consider that. I've continuously mentioned how city employees can take a very small cut in pay, 25 bucks a month. That's like 300 bucks. Help pay for our benefit plans, and I think those are the sort of morale issues we have to be considering and working on together in defining our future budget issues in San Diego. Thank you.
Thank you. Lori Saldana, if you can please unmute. Please let me know which item or items you wish to speak to.
Yes, good morning, thank you. Item 30 and 31, please.
Please proceed.
I, as a former city employee, I worked for the city when I was still a high school student. That was 50 years ago. I have always appreciated the support that they have provided for the workforce and dealing with sometimes troubling incidents, and the world was a very different place for those 50 years ago to be city employees. So congratulations on 100 years of advocacy for people who are working, and I know from experience, not only as an employee, but as someone who calls on city service, that your employees are doing the very best they can under sometimes daunting circumstances. So thank you for your advocacy, for your work to keep our city operating and functioning again, despite some of our financial and other setbacks. The next item, 31, and I have to make a connection between these two items, because what we see in the transgender community is increasingly vilification, and we see that against public employees from time to time. And historically, we have seen, frankly, governments seeking to divide the populace go after union workers, go after transgender people. So I think it's more important than ever to show support in proclamations like this, but also in our experience every day, acknowledging the basic dignity and equality of people, whatever path they take in the workplace, and how they choose to live their lives and express themselves. So I see some kind of sad linkage between these two proclamations today, but I join in acknowledging the municipal employees and also uplifting transgender people.
Thank you for that.
After relentlessly pushing for ever expanding rights and protections for city employees, the Office of Budget should monitor that balance. Thank you.
Know which item or items you wish to speak to. Know which item or items you wish to speak to.
The trans says there's 3 genders. There's the male gender, there's the female gender, and there's the mentally ill gender. I think it's an abomination. Hospital and the doctors and the nurses that participate in that, because they're going to. And the doctors and the nurses that participate in that, because the Lord one day ain't going to go good. The young kids.